Hi beauties, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is another top 5 video in my top 5 series, and it is the first top 5 video in 2022. So today we're going to talk about my favorite skin-like foundations. So if you'd like to find out more, then just keep watching. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for joining me for today's video. And if you're new to my channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button and turn on your post notifications. That way you won't miss any of my uploads. It's been a while, guys. I've been wanting to film a top 5 video and just haven't been sure what I wanted to talk about. So I just waited until something came to me. This is not a genius idea, but lately I have really been into like skin-like products, and I thought that I would talk about my top 5. A few of these are products that I have probably spoken to you guys about in the last couple of years. I really tried to think hard about makeup products that I've used from the past, and I have to be honest, like I think that with every passing year, a lot of makeup just gets better and better and better. Things that I maybe loved in the past that were very skin-like or satisfied me in that way, I like something better now. Like I have found something that beats that product. This is what's in my collection right now, and these are my favorites at the moment. So I'm going to actually kind of rank them and talk about them in order. My number 5 product is going to be the product that I like the least of the bunch, and my number 1 product will be my top product. So let's go ahead and dive in. It's unusual that this product would be my 5th product because it's the one that I'm wearing today. The complexion product that I have on my face right now is the Fenty Eaze Drop, and it is a skin tint, and this shade is number 15. What I love about this is I love the packaging. I actually like that it's in a squeezy package because it's really great for travel, and this is a very flexible product. I purchased this online. It's in like a frosted plastic bottle. It's sort of hard to tell the color, and this looks very light on the back of my hand, but my hand is actually darker than my face. But when you blend this in, it sort of disappears on the skin and it sort of blends out. I don't know if it's the technology in it that makes it this flexible product, but it sort of blends out and doesn't quite look so light. It just looks gorgeous. It works for me. This would probably work for someone lighter than me and someone darker than me as well. This is just gorgeous. It gives me beautiful coverage. Because it's a skin tint, you would think it's not going to cover that well, but I think that I get pretty good coverage, like medium coverage with this product. It just looks so beautiful, and it gives me a very skin-like appearance. Like, of course, I have on like a full beat and I have on eyeshadow and everything, but if you are a person that's very minimalistic and you don't wear a lot of makeup and you apply any of the products that I'm going to talk about today, it would look like your skin. Like it would just kind of hide your imperfections and give you beautiful skin. And I just love this. Like I don't find that it settles into any of my fine lines, and it just gives me a beautiful finish. And it wears a really long time as well for it to be a skin tint. It's also quite affordable. I'm very impressed with this. I didn't like the original Fenty foundation, and I haven't been drawn to try any of the other complexion products that she makes. Something about this made me purchase it, and I absolutely love it. So this is my number 5, and it's what I'm wearing on my face today. My number 4 product is a tinted moisturizer. This is by Mercier, and it is the oil-free version. I have a very oily T-zone. This one has SPF 20 sunscreen in it. I actually received this product from Influencer to test out. They send you products, you're not sure what you're gonna get. And when I saw tinted moisturizer, I thought, moisturizer, really? But this is not really what it is. This is in the shade Tan. It's darker than the Fenty Eaze Drop. It is quite creamy feeling, but it's one of these products that when you apply it to your skin, it locks into place. So once it sets down, it really sets into place, and it gives you really beautiful coverage and very gorgeous skin. I have been so mesmerized by this product after I received it. This one has been the most game-changing because up until this, I just really was avoiding all tinted moisturizers. And they seem to come in different types of versions. Like some really seem to be just moisturizer and have no coverage. And then others seem to be like this and have a lot of coverage. Like this is medium coverage to me. I can build it up and it gives me beautiful skin. This is one that I think is perfect for like summer because it locks into place so well and sets so beautifully that this is great if you're outdoors and kind of summer months. I think that this is a great one to choose. Even though this was sent to me to review, I will buy this again when it is emptied. Like I've probably used like half of this and I will repurchase this product because it is that amazing. And what I love about it is the oil-free part of this and the fact that it kind of locks into place. My skin doesn't get oily with this. It wears a very long time. So I'm super impressed by this product and I love it, and it gives me beautiful skin. And it is my number 4 product. Okay, my number 3. I once loved the Dior Skin Forever, but it has been discontinued. So if I were really doing this video and this was still being made, this is the one I would be talking about. This has the most coverage of any of the products that I'm going to talk about today. And this one is the original that I hate to even pump at all. I hate to even use any of it. It's been discontinued and is no longer made, but see how much thicker this is? And it just gives you this like really pretty kind of full coverage appearance, and it's got a nice little reflective quality, just gorgeous on the skin. But since you guys can't purchase that one, I'm gonna also, these are so filthy. These are filthy. Since you guys can't purchase that one, I'm going to show you this other one that you can still buy. And this one is the matte version. It is Dior Forever is what it says here. So it looks like this. And this one is the shade 4.5N, I believe. And it is much more full coverage, as I said, than the others. I wanted to include this because there are lots of people who prefer full coverage makeup and they're not trying to buy something that is light to medium coverage. This is probably my best full coverage foundation that gives me skin-like finish of any of my full coverage foundations. This is going to give me the most skin-like appearance. Look at how gorgeous that is. Totally hid all of my imperfections, right? So this one is my number 3, probably more because I don't reach for it all the time. Like while it is gorgeous and I absolutely love it and love the finish, I just find myself reaching for a lot of other things more than this. So that's why I ranked it number 3, because for some reason I don't wear it all the time. It's my most skin-like full coverage product that I own, and it's gonna give you like a full coverage beat but still not look cakey and heavy and like too much makeup. Okay, so this is my number 3. It is the matte version of the Dior Forever foundation. This is my number 2 product, but I kind of debated on whether to give it the number 2 or the number 3 slot, but I ended up caving and giving it number 2 because I really have been super impressed with this product and have enjoyed wearing it so much. And this is the Morphe Filt'r Effect foundation, and this one is in the shade 25. Once I got my shade right, I really fell in love with this. This product has just blown me away. I think this one has hyaluronic acid in it, and maybe some of the others do as well. This one also kind of builds up to full coverage, but it has something in it that really gives you the most radiant, like healthy looking skin. It looks absolutely beautiful in pictures and has that filter effect, and it gives me just beautiful skin, and I am blown away by this. And it's only $20. This is the perfect shade for me, and that's probably another reason why I love it so much. It just turned out to be this really great shade match as well. It just builds in coverage, and it has this really beautiful kind of natural finish, and it blurs, and it just gives you beautiful skin. Even though it kind of covers everything, it doesn't look makeup-y and heavy. And this one I definitely like recommend that you try if you're looking for something more affordable. Definitely pick this up. I think this is absolutely worth $20. I actually had a deeper shade and gave it to my daughter, and she loves it as well. This is just wonderful. She also likes the Fenty. I gave her one of those, and she thinks that's fantastic too. She has more dry skin. I have combo oily skin, and we both love those two products. So this has just been a treat to use, and I oftentimes have reached for this over some of my more high-end foundation. So I definitely think if you like more of a full coverage look and you want more buildable coverage, that this one is the way to go. And if you're going to be in video or photographs, this one is going to look amazing. So this is my number 2 skin-like foundation. I'm going to cheat, but I'm cheating to help you guys out. The final complexion product that I'd like to talk about that is skin-like is this Chantecaille Future Skin Cushion Foundation in Agave. It's been well loved. I haven't even had it that long. It has a little puff here that it comes with, and it looks like this. I think I flipped this cushion kind of inside out so that I can try to empty it to make sure I get all of the product, because when you buy this cushion foundation, you get an extra cushion. So it is very expensive. Like, I think this was maybe $125, and it is quite expensive, but you do get an extra cushion. So that's at least something. This is remarkable. I do have another alternative that I want to mention in just a moment along with this one to help you guys out if you don't want to pay $125 for it. I did film a video on this so that you can kind of see how it looks, but this looks like you haven't applied anything to your skin. That's how special this is. Like, you apply it and you keep applying it to that little area, and you're like, is anything there? And you apply some more, you're like, is anything there? And then you kind of get it all over your face, and you sort of sit back and you're like, it's there. Because my skin looks beautiful and it looks perfect, but you don't really see the makeup sitting on top of your skin. It just perfects your own skin. And it is like, what is this made of? Like, it's some type of miracle product. And I actually watched someone else talk about this in a favorites video, and she said the same thing. Like, when she was applying it, she couldn't really see it going on her face, but it was there. So it was really like sort of mimicking your skin and just blending into the skin. It's absolutely phenomenal. This brand is really like, every cushion goes towards like wildlife or something. Like, this is elephant here. You can read up about all of that, but I will link it down below. So if you really like high-end makeup and you want to try something that is absolutely beautiful, this is great. It doesn't have a huge shade range, but it's a flexible product where one color will match several people. So it doesn't necessarily need a huge shade range. But I was amazed by this and fell in love with it, and it just gave me the creamiest, most gorgeous looking skin of my life. Like, it was just that beautiful, and I'm kind of happy that it did turn out that way because it is so pricey. I would hate to have put it on and it did nothing for me. So I'm happy that it did give me my best skin ever because of the price. If you don't want to pay for this one, I have mentioned this Future Skin by Chantecaille, and this one came out first and the cushion came out later. This one is in the shade Banana, so it is slightly different, and I actually think this kind of goes on a little bit warmer on my skin, but it is so pretty. Like, the color is just really pretty on my skin, and as long as you don't apply too much, it also looks very skin-like. But this one definitely is going to give you more full coverage than this one will. But this builds up. If you keep applying, it will cover anything you want to cover. But it is definitely more of a buildable product. Whereas this, I think I get a little bit more coverage, like from the very beginning. And it's just easier to like dip into this product. It's much easier to access. It is much less expensive. Like I think maybe this was $79. Still expensive, but cheaper than this product. If you get this on sale, then you can get it much more affordably. In my January favorites video, I had this on. I also filmed an update on my keratin treatment that day, and I also had this on. I love these complexion products from Chantecaille, and I can't wait to try other products from that brand. They're actually the only Chantecaille products I've ever purchased, and I've been wanting to try other things like their eyeshadows, and I just haven't gotten around to doing it. It was a stretch just for me to get these two. So I hope that one day I'll try some other products by that brand. It is definitely a more luxurious brand, but you get what you pay for. Like, it is fantastic. But you could also go get this Morphe for 20 bucks. It's a high-end brand, more expensive, but your skin is going to look amazing. Those are my top 5 perfect skin products. I had to narrow it down to products that I reach for a lot, that when I put them on, I just feel like my skin looks really amazing, and people will say your skin looks amazing versus your makeup looks amazing. You know that conversation. Like, I love it when it's a skin conversation. And these products tend to give you that great skin feeling. I hope that you guys have enjoyed today's video. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below and I will respond. And if you've not already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button before you leave. So I'll be seeing you guys again very soon in my next video. So until the next time we meet again, this is Savvy, signing out.